Hello everybody! Today I'm going to tell you about what was possibly my favorite project. I'm going to call it Acts of Service for the purposes of this post, but in my personal life I called it the 40 Acts of Kindness. Now the significance of the 40 Acts of Kindness was this was how I celebrated my 40th birthday, by coming up with a long list of things to do in and around my community, for my friends, for my family, for all kinds of community members. And so that is what I'm going to share with you today. Where did I get this idea? Well, I was watching something on Facebook, a post that was viral, and it was a man and his daughter, and I believe the man was 32 and the daughter was 6, and they did 38 acts of kindness to celebrate their birthdays, their years combined. And they had a little video clip with a song playing and just picture after picture of different things that they had done. They were having a blast. I thought the idea was amazing. I heard about this I was maybe 37 at the time. So for 3 solid years, I thought that is for my 40th birthday. I wanted it to be a big birthday number and a very salient experience. And so that's where the idea was born for me, 40 Acts of Kindness. So I started coming up with a list of things that I could do. Some of them cost money, some of them were free. They were almost all very kid-friendly. I wanted my husband, of course, involved, my parents involved, my sister's family, and she has a daughter and a son. They were 4 and 6 at the time. And so these are the people I wanted involved in my project. I had to consider whether I wanted them done all in one big, swoop in one day or one weekend, or if I wanted to spread it out a little bit. I ended up doing the grand majority of them in one weekend and then working through the rest of them over the next many months. But the reason I wanted to do so much in one weekend was because I wanted my niece and my nephew to really understand the celebration of my birthday in conjunction with service to others. Some of the things that we did, we picked up trash at a park. I got some latex gloves and we were all safe, but we just picked up trash. We took some donations that I had purchased to a local animal shelter. We made some cookies and took them to fire stations in our area. Bonus, we got a ride on the fire truck, which we were not expecting, but that was really fun. We bought breakfast for some families that we saw at McDonald's that morning when we were starting our day. We passed out a couple of Starbucks gift cards that we had purchased to different people throughout our day. We served lunch at a homeless shelter that day. All of these things took a little planning in terms of coming up with the list and kind of geographically mapping it out to see, what made sense in terms of go here, then here, then here, kind of time it with the meals and the weather and all of that. You can easily Google ideas, and I hope to be able to post my video because at the end of this, I put a video together with music and invited my whole family back over to watch the video and kind of finalize the celebration so that, again, my niece and my nephew would really understand that for my birthday, I wanted to do service projects for others. So it was an amazing experience. It was everything I thought it would be and more. I would recommend doing this. I've come up with modifications that you could do. You could do the 12 days of Christmas and do 12 acts of kindness in December as a family on one weekend. Same thing, something related to Thanksgiving, give it a number and do some acts of kindness around that holiday. Valentine's Day to love others. You can tie it into anything that makes sense to you and your family and do some acts of kindness as a celebration. I couldn't recommend it more. Please consider doing it. Enjoy.